Okay, so we are starting with another tutorial, this time text and clipboard handling. Let's create a new file, 32 text and clipboard handling, and I want to open up assets. Do I need assets for this? No, I don't think I need assets, but we'll see. But for the time being I don't need assets, and I'll open and we'll continue. Yeah, okay. Text and input, clipboard handling. Getting text input from the keyboard is a common task in games. Here we'll be getting text using STLs to new text input and clipboard handling. Okay, main loop. I want to set the text color using STL color. Then current input text is some text, and G. Okay, I'm providing the and then I am creating input text texture and enable STL text start. Okay, before we go into main loop, we declare a string to hold a text and render it to a texture. We then call the STL text start input to the STL text input functionality, so the STL text input functionality is enabled. Okay, so we will quickly open /game.c, and I don't need the dot or any of its texture, or this. Don't need the dot. Okay, I need to clean up first. Dot. Alright, nothing. No dot needs to be. We are not handling the dot events, not moving the dot, nothing to do with the scrolling effect, and we are definitely not rendering anything here. Okay, and yep. Okay, so let's create STL color, text color. Okay, texture, I wanna name it input text texture, and I will load it. Yep. Okay, then I have text color, STL color, text color equals to 0, 0, 0 and 255. For the transparency, RGBA is black. This is black. And then current input text. Then I need to input text string. Okay. Char star input text equals to some text. Should I be using the bstrlib? I feel like I should be using that. Okay, let's bring the better strings library into this project. So bstrlib cipher strings, there we go, source, and here we have this. Okay, and I think I would need to make C types. Alright, I don't need to make any changes on this. But I feel like bstr lib.c. Yep. And there we go. Now I would need bstr lib.h, need to include the same here, and I want to bstr headers, yeah, bstr lib.h. Okay, this is struct bstring, and bstring from C, extend bstring from CSTR. I don't know how do I how I would need to look into it. How is the strings library being used? Okay, source test. Alright. Okay, here we go. Bstring, b from CSTR. And how can I provide bstring? I think there was bstr list, bstr data. I think the struct, yeah, here it is, unsigned char data, b data. I feel like b data, yeah, b data, and I can provide the data b length and right. Okay, so I will just start with a b string. I think that is tag b string, but it is called a b string. Yes, b string, and b string input text equals to the function was b from CSTR. B from CSTR input some text. Okay, some text, then load from rendered text. I think I will do that in the enable text input. Okay, bool render the text flag. Right, so I have to load this texture and text color, render text. I would need to take a look at the texture.h. Okay, load from rendered text. It takes in the render texture font text and the SC. Okay, I would also need to load the font. I have a font, but am I loading it? TTF init. No, I am not loading the font. I need the font. Load from rendered text. I think I should have the font, two types font. Assets, lazy.ttf. Get it here and make a new folder. Paste it here and take a look at how the fonts were being used. Okay, we go here, we load the font equals to ttf underscore open font, whatever the size, path and size. Okay, so we'll quickly load the font equals to ttf open font, right? Open font. Asset slash what is the name of the font? ls okay, because there is nothing in the assets. Make right directory assets. Okay, and all right, and I think yeah, assets, and it should contain the data. Dude, is it high or something? Oh, my bad. Okay. Actually, my bad. I was high or something. Now we have the font and lazy.ttf and whatever the size, let's go with 28, and then we'll check font should not be equal to fail to load the font. That's how we did it. Fail to. Okay, and I can provide a TTF error. Alright, and let's put a comma here. String, and how to get error in TTF, get underscore error. Okay, TTF get TTF underscore get error. If you TTF underscore get error. Yep. Alright. Now I have this p string, created this p string. Now I would need to enable text input. Okay, before we go into main loop, we declare a string to hold a text and render it to a texture. We then called so the STL text input functionality is enabled. We only want to update the input texture when we need to do so. We have a flag that keeps track of whether we need to update the texture. Okay, render text pool, render text equals false, special key input, handle backspaces, lop of character. Okay, I don't get it right now, but let's see. Let's do this thing. Right, let's load the media, get into load media function, and then I will do is input texture load. I feel like the name of the function, load from rendered text, load from rendered text, and the first thing I provided is a renderer, then the texture, then the font. Okay, so I have the renderer, the texture, which is text input texture. परेशान मत करो भाई. ये व्हाट्सएप में डिलीट ही कर रहा हूँ. WhatsApp. Where is WhatsApp? यहाँ से नहीं होगा, कोई ना. Okay, the texture itself, font. I have the font, and then the text color. Okay, text color. The text color is value. Okay, right. Font. Then I need the data input string. That's it. Input string, right? Input text. Okay. Input text, and then the text color. And after that, we enable text input by calling this function stl start text input. Now what does this function exactly do? Start accepting Unicode text input events in a window. Okay. stl3 keyboard.h. Start accepting Unicode text input. I need a window. Syntax. Do I need a window? It didn't specify to put a window. Return value returns true on success or false on failure. For more information. Okay, I feel like I have not provided a window, so let's see if anything changes. Dot okay, hold up, wait, I need to delete the things that aren't necessary. Dot h. Okay. Make right. Okay, b from initializer element is not constant from C string. I feel like some text is a constant. And then implicit declaration of texture rendered. My bad. Rendered text, and then somewhere here function expected before stl, expected that. Alright, then that is all. I feel like okay, bstr string Shivang. This I feel like this is a constant string, if I'm not mistaken. Text input texture undeclared. Okay, input text texture. Input text. Input text texture. Alright, so far so good. Okay, it shows error that initializer element is not constant. I cannot use p-string here. Then what am I supposed to use if I cannot use p-string? Am I to use tag string? B-string, BSTL list, assigned char. Why wouldn't it work? Okay, maybe I won't declare it here. We'll just cut it. Right. Then I'll go in here. Then set up input text. Let's try this now. See, no problem. Okay, it probably needed I cannot initialize it as a global, but I can define its value elsewhere. Initializing the string, right, and I can provide p data. Also, I feel like category API function. Okay, I need STL. Is not STL. Can I get STL2? Alright, STL2 for STL3 version. What do I need? STL to start text input. STL start SSSS. ST start text input. Okay, there's one with void and there's one with void. Alright, stop. Okay, stop and start. Okay, start accepting Unicode. Start accepting Unicode text input events. Alright, this function will start at that focus in the focused STL window. Okay, that is the and start emitting text input event and text editing event. Please use this with function and pair with STL stop. Okay, on some platform using the function activates the screen keyboard. On desktop platform is implicitly called an STL window creation, which will cause the event to begin emitting. Alright, got it. Then we move on to we started the input receiving and editing events. Now we have a flag. We only want to update the input text texture when we need to we only want to update the input text texture when we need to. So we have a flag that keeps track whether we need to update the texture. Okay, this is the flag which keeps bool render text. Had another is this flag for keeping check when to update the texture. Bool render text equals to false. Alright, then we move into the handle events, into the function for handling events. Poll Okay, now I'll check for special special key input. Elif okay, after that elif either type equals stl key down handle backspace, to backspace, and input length is greater than 0. Lop of character input text dot pop back. Pop back. I don't think we have. Okay, I would handle copy. Shell key semicolon. Okay, and get mod state and kmod control handle paste. Handle copy and handle paste. Elif v and okay, control copy text from temporary buffer. Get temp equals to stl get clipboard input text equals to temp text and stl free temp text render text equals to 0. Okay, there are a couple special key presses we want to handle. When the user presses backspace, we want to remove that character from the string. When the user is holding control and C, okay, we want to remove these characters from the string. I don't know special text input event. E dot text 0 goes to C, or you can C or V, not copy or pasting. Okay. Alright, when the user is holding the control and presses C, we want to copy the current text into the clipboard using stl clipboard text. Okay, you can check if the control key is being held by stl mod stat stl3. I need stl2. Alright, get the current key modifier. What is returns an odd combination of the modifier keys for the keyboard. CSTL keyboard in detail. Yes, show me. Okay, this is the type def, and if we OR it, keyboard control, left control OR. So when we are checking this is what state and okay, I'm doing a and a digital, not a logical and, but we and it, and if it is true, then it means that the control key is being held long as it's been going. Okay, so we put an and here, kmode control. See, because this works because what does the and do? Right, see, we know that 1 and 1 equals 1, and for all other values it's a 0. Therefore, if like we have the stl get mod state, we have get mod state, and we do with the control kmod control. Now if both of these values are the same, then this will be a 1. If these values are not same, this will be a 0, and hence a logical but that's not how and works, I think. But these conditions and then these conditions won't be true. Key and okay, we are handling the copy. Lob of character pop back. I would need to check if I have a pop back, because I don't think pstl dot h. I need to remove a character access Buffer length read data seek. I want to remove the data from the what do we say, from the string. bstr less copy insert compare equals find and replace. bstr less can't I remove trim? Is there any function trim? Yes, trim. This is the function trim, but bl trim ws trim miscellaneous functions, b string data format, b from data, okay, b trim word, I don't know. Okay, I think this is right trim, this is left trim, though I am not 100% sure. bstr lib, let's go. Yep. Okay, documentation, that is what I need. Alright, hold up. Give better string doc introduction. Right, explaining b strings. Type b string free better pointer arithmetic improved null semantics, b streams aliasing. Do I have multi-threading problems? Okay, right, yeah. I need to trim strings that implementation choices. I would need to trim what is right. I feel like semantic compatibility. Can I have, does it uses b read, b and read, f read, function pointer, file pointer? Okay, this does not work. I would need to look in the document. We'll quickly look in the document. Let's say we have notepad plus /bstrlib.c. Okay, I would need to go full screen here. Okay, I wish to find b right trim. Delete white space contiguous from the right. Okay, white space, but if I need to trim b trim, okay, do I have a single b trim white space? It trims white space, but I need to trim the whole. Isn't there a function to delete? Input functions, stream functions, accessor macros. I don't seem to. Okay, trim white space. Can I remove character from position? Be delete. Right. Okay. What else? That's okay. Be delete. It removes characters from position to position plus length -1. Inclusive and shifts the tail of the b string starting from position to position. Len must be positive for this call to have any effect. The section of the string described by b delete. I need to provide the position. Okay, it removes from position onto the That removes characters from position to position plus length minus 1. What does that mean? If I have a string like Shivang, okay, position or index. Is it position or index? Okay, I will assume it is index. Okay, a clamp to left side of p string. We destroy this as okay. Length plus if position is less than 0. Length plus equals to position. If length is less than 0, length is greater than 0, and length. Alright. So Shivang, I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it says that it will from position up to position plus length minus 1. Remove character from position to inclusive and shift the tail of the B string starting from position plus length to position plus length minus 1. Right, if I signify position 3, right, and the length of it is 7, so it will remove characters from, did I say from position to position plus length minus 1, position plus length minus 1, which is 9, but I don't have a position 9. Position, right, I figure it should be removes characters, but position, then p s line equals to position up to length minus 1. If you like it, okay, block copy p data plus position plus length. Okay, I would need to test out before moving on. I feel like I could go here, then better strings library, yes sir, that's great. Curiosity question finding, let's create checking some functionality and bstrlib. Alright, let's create some files. Then I also want to copy and paste these libraries. Alright, so I'll quickly feel like stdio.h bstrlib. Okay, I created a b string as equals to b from cstr. I feel like that's the function. B from cstr, yes. Okay. Shivang, and then I print the data, b data of s, right? That should gcc bstrlib.c enter main. Okay, fatal bstrlib.c. Ooh, my bad. Here. Okay, clear. bstrlib.c into main. Okay, bstrlib.h string include invalid pre-processing directive to main hash include. Thank you. You get me. Now let's bstrlib.h. No such file or directory. bstrlib.h. Okay. So used to including. Now it should work. Ha. Bruh. Where are you? Thank you. Now just work. Alright, not here. Not here, not here. This is good. I want to open it here. Right. Check some functionality. Alright, now work. Okay. Shows data Shivak. Okay. Now if I want to apply the function which was delete white space, next delete white space, b delete, yes, okay, b delete, and then what does it return bstr, okay, bstr, okay, and what is this string bstr, okay, where is it declared? Okay, I don't care. P delete. Find me that. Find me the function definition. Yes, okay. Then we provide the p string with position and data I want to trim, and the length. Up to what? Okay, up to what length do I want to trim it? Right. Like if I say I provide length equals to 0, then position, then it will trim up to what length after this. Right, if I want to trim only this 6, so I'll go 6 plus 0 minus 1, so it will trim from this to this. Okay, let's remove character from position to position plus length minus 1. Position to position plus length minus 1. There you go. See, to position is 6, to position plus length minus 1. If it is 6 to 5, which is impossible, I feel like. Position plus length minus 1. I think I have to provide a length of 1. I want to. If I'm not providing a length, then it will not remove it. So I must provide a length of 1. So let's see this bad boy in action. We'll go b delete s from position 6 and length 1. Data before, and I can say data after. Great. Okay, now that I understand, 44 minutes. Yeah. Okay, now that I understand this, I'll just quickly write understanding b delete function. Okay, we're good. I'll bring it here now. Okay, now I know how to delete. Backspace. Where was I? Here. Right. Okay, now we are ending Okay, have I created a flag for rendering the elements while not quit. Okay, and I need to render text we set render text flag to false initially we go render text equals to false, right? Render text. Okay, then then we move on to the events. Now in the events I am handling backspace and input text dot length b data b length should be greater than 0, right? Okay, अगर length 0 नहीं है तो we don't write anything into it. Okay, so here we go, we are handling special key input, handling the special key inputs which are else if e dot type equals to stl key down. If we press a key, then let's do first handle backspace, which is if e dot key sim equals to stl k backspace and b length. I think that's the b length. Yeah, b length. Okay, b length input text is greater than 0. Right. If this is the case, then we will remove the trim slash lop the rightmost character. Now how will I get the rightmost character? It will be length minus 1, right? So we'll go b delete. I want to delete upon input text. Then I want the position to be b length input text minus 1 and for the length of 1, and then we want to render this change. So go render text equals to true. Then another is handling copy, which is else if e dot key sim goes to stl k underscore c and I have, okay, now I know stl mod state, it is a enum, and I think it is it a enum or okay, it is a type def enum. Enumeration of valid key mods, possibly odd together. Control, okay, GUI. This is for source level compatibility, right? Category key code. So we have this enum, and whatever is set, and I feel like these will be set. We can get them out, return the odd combination, stl key mod, stl key mod, set mod state, stl key mod state. Okay, the inverse allows you to impose modify key states on application. Simply pass your desired modifier. Okay, it returns whatever modifier is stl get mod state, and we and it. I feel like I should put this whole in a bracket with the right control, the key mod underscore control control, and we close this bracket. Right, then if that's the case, what we do is I want the reference input text dot okay. Then whatever is I am setting the clipboard text. Okay, what are we doing? When the user is holding control and presses C, we want to copy the current text into the clipboard. Okay, we are copying the current text into the clipboard. Copying the text into clipboard with this function. I am here at stl set clipboard text, and I just have to provide the data for input text. That is all. Now I also want to handle pasting. So pasting else if e.key sem equals to stl if v and stl get mod state and k mod controller k mod control. Then what we will have is copy the text from the copy the text copy the text from the temporary buffer, get clipboard text, temporary buffer, so char start temp text equals stl get clipboard text, and I'll go input text equals to b from c str temp text and then v stl free. Okay, temp text, destroy the temporary buffer. Okay, because we are using stl free, as it was allocated using the stl memory allocator. Okay, and then we want to display, and finally we wish to display the changes. So we set render text equals to True. Right. Also notice that whenever we alter the content of the string, we set the text update flag. Yep. Okay, now special. Now text input. Special text input. Control and e dot text 0. Okay, now we are checking here, else if key down, if key is pressed. Right now, with the text input enabled, your key presses will also generate text input events, which simplifies things like shift key and caps lock. Here we first want to check that we're not getting a control and control CV event, because we want to ignore those since they are already handled as key down events. If it isn't a copy or paste event, we append the character to our input string. Okay, we append it. Alright, appending, I don't know. We will keep it just here. I feel like, okay, we have 4 minutes still into it. So, I can, I can get it done. Okay, special text input event. So else if e dot equals xdl text input, that is not copying or pasting, just just typing data. So if not stl get mod state and kmod control. Okay, if control and these are not pressed together, and we'll go with e dot text dot text of 0 equals to C. We are basically checking the text shouldn't be, the key pressed in the text shouldn't be capital C or capital V. Okay, here's a shortcut, but you should not use shortcuts as often. It's just, maybe it helps, but V and e dot text V, and we close. Right, 3. Alright, okay, so I also close this. Then what we will do is then we will simply append the character onto the string. So I would need to look how do we append characters, how are characters appended. Join, string split and join. Nah. There would be a simple append. Repeat, concatenate. Yes, concatenate character. Concar. I would just like concatenate concar. Right, that's great. Okay, so I can use b concar string and the character. the string is input text and the character is on text dot text. uh Bend the character, is it a character or okay, um don't know if it's a character or not. Check it. Okay, so I think I will leave here. Let's save this session. Save session. Session. All right.